Hey everybody, it's Nitro Gamer here. Welcome back to my new playthrough of Terraria. So I will be going step by step through this playthrough, and we'll be maybe not trying to get every item, but I'll try to do as much as I can. Anyway, as you see, let's talk to this guy. This is Asher, our guide. Help. You can use your pickaxe to dig through the dirt, and your X to chop down trees. Style and click. Yes, so this is the function of Terraria. You're going to want to be making king. As you can see, we have our first enemy. This is a green slime. These things are the easiest enemies to kill in the game. And the weapon I have here is a copper short sword. So let's actually try and get a weapon that we can actually use. So we're going to use these copper axes. I know it takes forever. And we have some more green slimes. These things are really helpful to kill early on. I'd actually recommend that you use your axe instead of a, because they drop an item called gel. Gel, it's useful for all kinds of things. I'm gonna go try to find a nice flat area where I'm gonna call home. Alright, so after some searching about, I think I'm gonna call this place home. Come on, game. All I'm doing is clicking. All I do is click. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna take out these trees. Also, a lot of people that either like Minecraft or Terraria, you don't have, just pick one, okay? So, as we chop down the trees, we get wood. The standard kind of wood. We'll be getting into a couple of other kinds of wood later on. Let's chop down this last tree. And we see our first creature of the game. That is a bunny. Well, my axe is apparently a slime catapult. It's like, away! And he apparently disevolves into oblivion. That's nice. We have another creature here. Red squirrels. They effectively can die in one hit, but apparently none. Over here, we see our first material. This is iron. This isn't actually the first material that you can mine. In Terraria worlds, you will have usually one or two different items. Iron will be, I believe you can get either iron or lead. In this case, we're getting iron. Unfortunately, we cannot do anything with this iron. Quite yet. Now that we have all this wood, if you hit escape and you open up a crafting window, first thing you're going to want to craft is a workbench. This will allow you to use basic crafting. This is a very helpful, I guess it's really helpful for early game, not so much later, but hey, you still use it a lot. It's pretty much the basis for everything. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to start making yourself basic materials. For a wooden, a chair, you're going to need certain materials. A chair, a table, a door, and quite a few walls. You're also going to want at least a couple of torches. This is the first material in the game that you can use gel to make. I'm going to get 9. Actually, you know what? Let's make a campfire. Campfires are pretty helpful for early game. Life gen is increased when near a campfire. So, now that I have a Asher, can you move, please? Thank you. And you can see the slime is horribly missing. This is why I like to use my axe. As you can see, it does 5 damage. Not... Okay, that may seem like a lot right now, but trust me, it won't be. Keep in mind that these are the first enemies in the game. And now I need to mine 1. Alright, so you're going to want to grab at least 1 dirt block. Or, well, in my case, you're going to have to, because I'm going to want to put that dirt block right there. So now, the reason why I destroyed those 3 blocks was so I can now put this door here. A house must have a door in order to have NPCs live in it. So, that is why I... Nope. Well, that's nice. Maybe I can still place. Curse you, game. Well, that stinks. At least I could try building up like this. Now we're going to want to grab the walls. Walls will be very helpful. 1 second, I'm going to just check we're recording. Okay. So what you're going to want to do is now we're going to want to place these walls. If you have walls placed, enemies will not be able to spawn inside an area with walls as long as you crafted them. As you see, I've crafted this wood wall. It is completely crafted by me, so this is considered a built wall. There are a couple of other kinds of walls that we'll see that will not be able to be used as housing. Let's go back in. I don't really care that the thing went off. Okay, so I don't really have anything to talk about while I'm doing this, but well, I had been really trying to get some new content up for this channel, and I finally decided what I would be doing. And this Terraria Let's Play, it's gonna be probably the first of many Let's Plays I do on my channel. I'm hoping to do a lot more than just Terraria, but we'll see. As we now finish this house, we must have light. Torches are an absolute one of the most useful items in the game. Just because you can have NPCs live in your house. Very, very useful, especially in the later game. Other thing that's useful, chairs and tables. This is the last thing that you will need an NPC to move in. You can just put the chair on the workbench, but I'm not going to really do it like that, so. And now if I show something, we're going to go into housing. This housing is suitable. Okay, so the guy should be able to move into that house. Now that we have wood, let's make something a bit different. If we have 30 wood, we can make ourselves a wood breastplate. This is the first armor that you'll get in the game. And the wood helmet will also give you 1 defense. So now I look much different. The wood greaves are just equipable items, so I'm not going to equip them. However, what I am going to equip though is this wooden sword. It only costs 7 wood, and it's agile. There are modifiers will boost on how good it is. Agile, it will give, as he says, 12% speed and 3% critical strike chance. I much prefer the wooden sword over the copper short sword, as you couldn't tell. Another thing that's very nifty, wooden platforms. Gosh, why isn't this isn't in Minecraft? If you go out, wooden platforms, you can place one and make little ledges for yourself. This is absolutely awesome. I know that you can use wood blocks in you can just use wood blocks, and that slime's getting scared off. Okay. Anyway. Oh my god, there's too many of them! Yeah. Asher. Okay, that's gonna become a meme about Asher just like being scared. Here we go. There's an instance of one of these. Over here, we have our first healing item. Is a mushroom. It will heal 15 health. That's about not even a full heart. I do not recommend that you use them. Over here, we have something else that I do highly recommend that you can try and get. Here on your first night, there is an... Keep in mind, every world will be different than mine. So, keep in mind, over here is something that I do want to get. This iron. And stone blocks. Stone blocks are probably like in Minecraft, some of the most useful materials in the game. Even though you get them really early on, you'll be using them a lot, especially for decoration purposes. I'm going to want to get, I believe, a total of 20. Oh my god! Oh my god! Hold the... Dang it! I really wish that we could have found this later. That right there is a gold bunny. If you had a bug net, unfortunately, which I don't, you can sell it for 10 gold coins. Unfortunately, I do not have one, so I'm going to have to kill him. Wait, what? Unfortunately, I had to do that. As you can see, I'm going really slowly. Ash, are you okay? Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm getting harmed by this stupid green slime. It's only doing like 3 damage to me. Yeah, Asher, you should be so worried. Getting into night here, this will be just the tutorial, just the first night. This first episode will be a bit longer than the other ones, so yeah. Alright. In fact, this might be the longest video I have on my channel as of right now. So, now that we have cobblestone, or just called stone, we are able to craft a couple of things that we weren't able to craft. If we go into our house at snail speed, we can find that we have a new crafting material, a furnace. Unfortunate, oh, we do have enough. If you have 3 torches, 4 wood and 20 stone blocks. This is why I had purposely saved those 3 torches. You get a furnace. Furnaces, much like they are in Minecraft, used to smelt ore. I'm gonna put it down right here. There is a couple of better versions of furnaces. As you can see, we have a little bit more that we can craft. We can now craft a material, these iron bars. They would take 3 per ore, which gives us 9. Now let's take a look at the other things that we can craft. You can't really, so we're going to want to get an anvil. You get this anvil. I wasn't expecting that we'd get this anvil on the first night, but alright. As you can see, we have quite a bit more than we can craft. Of course, I only have 4 iron ingots, so that's why I have so few that I could possibly craft, but still. As you see, we have a couple of new abilities on us. Asher? What are you getting hurt by? It's just a poor green slime. It's just a slime, Asher. It can't hurt you. Well, it can hurt you, but realistically, it won't hurt you. There. I saved your life, okay? I could have just left you out here on the own. And what do you think to that? What do you say to that? They say there's a person who will tell you how to survive in the land. Oh wait, that's me. Asher, shut up. Now that it's nighttime, hazardous creatures will spawn at this time, and I am really kind of worried that I will encounter some because some of them can be really tough. Going snail speed is always the thing to do. Over here, we have a new kind of material. This is a great tree. And, hello, we have our first night enemy. These are demon eyes. They will come at you with rather incompetent enemies. They will fly around randomly, although they can be a little bit harmful if you can actually hit you. Demon eyes, they're kind of helpful. Actually, they are very helpful because there is a material that we're going to need to get from them. Hopefully it drops. Come on, buddy. I know it's going to be a sight for sore eyes if I kill you, but come on. He's like hanging on to 1 HP. What? Okay. And you may have heard him. We're not gonna go find out. Instead, let's drop into this rather strange tree-looking thingy. Yes, these I believe are called great trees. I don't know if that's the official canon name. I just always have called them the great trees. Or if you've played Super Paper Mario, the Dotwood tree. In here, you have a chest with all sorts of good materials. Holy cow, we actually have a lot of materials here. Here, I'll be explaining what all of these will be doing in the next episode, because we don't really have time. Oh my gosh. We have a new enemy here, zombies. They come in several different variants. Well, I don't really have to worry about that guy. Oh, but I do have to worry about him. So this is zombies. They are fairly easy enemies. They're much less harmful than demon eyes. And there we go. We You're finally down. Come on, buddy. I'm gonna be stuck over here, right? Okay, we got these. These have a little more HP than those other ones. Oh God, did you see? I haven't let myself get hit by a demon eye yet. See, one of those guys is down, and the other one is down. Okay. I'm now going to try and kill that demon eye. Now I should be able to get in here, or bounce up the ground and not. Yeah, I know that demon eyes are a little bit incompetent of an enemy. As you can see, he'll probably go down in the next hit or two. There's another zombie. This is a very special type of zombie. It has a lot more health than a normal zombie. What I mean by a lot, by 5 health. Is almost down. Demon Eye. Oh, okay. And we're getting into a new thing in Terraria that was in equipment slots. You can now, that shackle that we got, the jagged shackle will give you 1 defense. You bet I'm going to put that on for right now. It also comes with a buff, 1 per jagged, which will give me another % of damage. So, yeah. Over here we have another zombie. Come on. Okay, he's down. Take all of his money. Like the good person we should. But very slowly get back to... Did I mention that zombies are able to jump? So, yeah. Don't hurt me, don't hurt me. Alright. And you can see the moon up there. We're not even halfway into the nighttime yet. This first day will be especially longer, or this first episode will be, compared to some of the other ones. Hey Asher, what's your words of wisdom right now? Asher? You should stay indoors at night. It's dangerous daring to go out in the dark. I've got wood and armor on. I think I can handle it. And we find a cavern with a chest. We see we have the guide to plant fiber cordage. That's an equipable item, so I guess I'll put that on. A builder potion, 15% speed increasement rate, and these recall potions, they will teleport you home. There is another item that we'll be getting to, and we have a couple of small weapons, shurikens, grenades, and rope. As you can tell, these are all, well, grenades and shurikens are damage, and rope, well, we know what their purpose is. I guess you could say we're not gonna rope a dope. Alright, whatever. Since I can't, apparently we're actually gonna be able to use it. Rope is actually fairly helpful. I wouldn't, never thought it would be. Zombies, I believe, will be your only zombies and demon eyes will be your only enemies for the first night. These guys also seem to be really knockback resistant. finally dead. You can also find some pretty useful things in these pots. Let's see what we get. A recall potion. Alright. Some more rope. You can never go wrong with more rope. And a lesser healing potion. Ah! New item. So a lesser healing potion. It will restore 50 life. This is basically your main way of healing yourself through this early part of the game. Moving over this way. This night's almost over. We're gonna come over here. Oh, new material! New material! I need to get over there quick. Yes, here we go. We have a fallen star. A material that has quite a few uses. They disappear after the sunrise. They only appear during night. So, if you want to take the risk of going out at night, not with these zombies, I don't want to go out with them. And you see we have some water over here. I believe it's the first time that we're seeing this. You will have an oxygen meter. Ow! Rude. Why aren't you dead? Thank you. Actually, you know what? I might as well get to show off one of these recall potions. Done! Holy cow. I was about to die there. I didn't want our first death to be in the first episode. So, I think this is where we're going to end this episode off. So, next time on Terraria, we're going to be doing some more exploration in hopes of finding some better materials. See you guys then.